G'day and welcome back to the German invasion of the United States in our German Sunflower campaign. So we are letting the AI do most of this. These guys are just really going to hammer them. Now the Americans, I guess it is still kind of early in the game for them. They'd usually come in about 41 though, wouldn't they? Alright, United States, we've got them down to 79. I'm not going to be able to get enough from them just on the west coast. But they are looking decently weak over on the east coast. So let's get this infantryman coming as far over this way as he can. He's not going to actually be allowed to go this far, but if we can get down to Miami, that would be amazing. Alright, attempt something crazy like that. This guy, oh, he does have a division there. Alright, hold them back. And they're going to send us more men. 5 Peruvians, 43 Italians. We'll go and really quickly try and figure out where they are. A bunch of guys here. And go to the Paraguayan border. Alright. Kind of all over the place. We'll start a new front up here. Attach them to that. Their job will just be to push out. Right, more Italians. Africa. Grab them. Send them up to this new front. Alright, let's just keep the war going at speed 3. Ooh, lots in Italy. Good. And more in Africa. Division Celery. Okay, only 3 left. I reckon 1, 2 paratroopers. Thanks to the paratrooper there, Italy. We'll totally use them. And this guy can stop moving that way. He'll come up here. So how many ended up in this little front? 71. We might have enough supply there. Let's spread across 3 supply zones. Right, battleship. Our 2 battleships onto his 1. Got a ton of subs there to help out. Right, research into... Oh, that's too far ahead. Mountaineers, I guess. Don't know how many we actually have. Apparently none. And 4 Alpenjägers from Austria. Alright, now they're spreading out nicely. And this guy should be able to crush them. So he's going to stop in Vancouver. We'll grab some of these guys. Once they actually spread all the way up, we'll grab them and just tell them to move over to Washington. They'll take everything on the way. And yes, he was stopped in the first province. The guy that we told to take Miami. It's fine. Medium tanks. Stop them. I'm going to go to Little Rock. And then come through plains. Up to the naval base. And then Washington, New York, Providence, Boston. They'll capitulate well before that if we can actually get there. I'm going to take Montreal, Ottawa. Alright, see how far he makes it. Now, what is their speed? That'd be further down the list, wouldn't they? Here we go. Alright, maximum speed, infrastructure is knocking it down a bit. But he still gets 8k per hour, so that's good. Yeah, there's nobody even up there. So if you're allowed to do that... Ooh, nuclear reactors. Head over to Ottawa, Montreal, and head down through the rest of these. Good. Alright, nuclear reactors. We're definitely going to go for our nuclear weapons for a war against the Soviets. Holy crap, they're just fighting against us. That's not a focus. He's actually wanting to go to war with us. Okay then. We need everybody here. Can you tell them to join an actual front? Well, just tell them to join the army. Don't know if that'll actually send them to the particular front. And how are they looking at the moment? About halfway there. Yeah, we'll let them just do it for themselves. Tons of tanks, tons of infantry. So they'll still be allowed to do it. Go 25 at a time then. The medium tanks, we've got tons of them. Infantry equipment is absolutely fine. Did we end up fixing the templates? They look good. Get a bit more width on these. What if we added artillery? That would slow them down, of course. Derp. Alright, they need to keep the speed, so they'll stay like that. Most of our guys are this infantry template. Come with the 20, and they're good. Okay. Well, back to the US. He's getting a lot of guys up there, so we need to just make sure that all goes through. Tenutuva's gone. And the Yanks are down to 76. As the Japanese wander around. And how do you get this bit of Mexico? Get down there. Sort that out. And the plain situation. West Coast, Central and East Coast. We're dominant here. So once we move a little further on, we'll hopefully get another base. Alright, flexible line is finally done. Let's grab this. Long time for the rest of the research. No more bases around that I can see. One up here. That'll give us West Coast. So yeah, let's grab these fighters. Yeah, we'll bring them both up. Alright, and the other base had fighters and Kaz. That's where the bigger battles are going on, so we'll leave them like that. This one is just Kaz. Alright, so we do want them up here then. Doesn't matter that they're that far over. So Kaz, do the West Coast. Alright, nice big line. It's good that we got to push all the way up there. And he's still running over. Now, Paraguay isn't in the Comintern, so we won't automatically be at war with them. How are we looking here? They are well organised, and they're all Marines, which means they're going to do a lot better than we would. So we'll just keep those guys on it. And this guy made his breakthrough. So we're just trying to force their capitulation. 75, and down to 45. Then gonna try and cut off our supply. Hopefully our guys can get through to reinforce, though I doubt it. Gonna be spread too thin with this going on. The Kiwis trying to cut in front of us. What's going on there? Just a weird looking colour. Alright, it's out on an island. Okay, bit of a rush. Don't get cut off. And there's an airbase. I guess we can try and throw in not tactical bombers, not naval bombers. Where are... there's the Kaz. Alright, and from there they'll do East Coast. Get them started up there. Jump up to speed 4. They'll go... just do that one. Mission will not be executed. So the naval mission would be. Okay, good. They don't... well, they do want to. Damn it. I was going to say they don't want to actually attack. Taking a fort. Level 1. And the other thing was, we need to start building nuclear reactors. Let's do them in the core territory. Oh, a drag select would be great. Build them in this part of the map. Alright, go for it. Go. Alright, just clickety clickety click. It'll catch, you know, every 5th click or so will get the right province. Alright, fill in a few of these blanks. No idea how many this is. Probably won't finish them all before the end of the game. France, I think, is our core territory, isn't it? But Poland's not. Alright. Something like that. So, bump these up to the top. North Carolina lost some infrastructure. British Columbia, Georgia, fair enough. Okay, I think we're ready to roll on that. So it'll take forever to be built, but we've still got, was it about 2 years? Yeah, 2 years worth of research to do. And we're splitting them off the front line to come up and deal with this. Looks like we're getting a good number of reinforcements around there. This guy is about to die now, though. He's definitely not going to make it any further. Tank on tank. That's a light, so we might have a chance. If we do, we need to keep trying to rush on Washington. River crossing. Alright, cancel that. Do it from this side. And try and get to Washington. That is very unfortunate. Now he's being annoying. It's plains though. Still a river crossing. Alright, screw it. We lost that tank. He had a good run. This guy's going to fail. So you know what we're going to do now? We're going to grab everybody here. And they're going to go rush up to Canada. Most of them will fail, but whoever wins might be able to do a quick rush past. And the US is nowhere near where we need to get him. Yep, he just got his guys there too fast. If we could have just got this tank out to do these, would have made the capitulation really easy. And this river is going to be in our way, so let's come down. Make sure this goes ahead. I know where to find a path to target. Seriously? Because he wasn't actually the guy doing that. Fair enough. Alright, and those planes have just come back. Still fighting in the southwest. Holy crap, they're weak. Average strength is a lot lower than we'd like it. These guys are going to try and push through. These Krugers includes these guys down here. Lots of guys there. He has been in the middle of strategic redeployment. So if we can cut him off somewhere. You know what? Try and get down to Chicago and Detroit. That's him. He, if he busts through, will be able to do a lot of damage. Now these guys can keep heading through there. That'll be alright. And over here, it's all mountains. So we're going to have to defend rather than go much further. Whoever wasn't busy, looks like they've spread out a bit further. Western Canada can grab 600 CAS. And they won't be over their limit. They can just go and do their basic job. Alright, spread so thin. He is on some of these as well. So if we grab our divisions, looks like we've worn out the rest of the army. If we could punch through to a city. Which city would we want to get to? We probably just want to stay up in the plains. Let's try something like that. Now, light tanks and medium tanks there are combining to try and get to Ottawa. Just make Ottawa, take Montreal, and then head down to Boston, New York, Philly, Washington. Middle of a battle, so we can't move them on. It's alright, got good enough orders. And we don't have enough supply there. What can we do about that? I'm thinking we could get this guy into these plains. Probably not. Into these hills, possibly. North Dakota. Alright, this guy is going to be happy to munch on some of these. What do we got up there? 5 in Manitoba. Well, these guys should be able to hopefully do this. He's got organisation there, unfortunately. But this guy... Are there any more tanks? We get some decent infantry here, can come up that way. There's a tank. Nobody. No. And they've just declared on Japan. Well, we are not going into that war. Does that mean he didn't actually fabricate on us? And Xinjiang's in. Knew they would. Do a non-aggression with the Soviets. Volunteers for other nations fighting an offensive war in the Comintern. Yeah, okay. So he was fabricating on us, I believe, but he hasn't actually done it. He's a bit scared off by the guys on the border, so he went for Japan instead. Bit of a gamble, but he knew we weren't going to be involved in that. Right, we've got a medium here. Kansas is worth 10. Let's do that better. Come up through Missouri. Try and head over there with the tank. Because once the tank arrives there, it's going to head up to Des Moines. Then rush Chicago and Detroit. You know what, screw that. As soon as you get in there, you're going to rush Chicago. Detroit, that's worth 20, that's worth 30. Chicago might be enough, probably not enough capitulation. Chicago and Detroit combined might be enough for a capitulation. And we've lost this tank. Unless we're winning there now. Just need to get out. If he's coming in, we're going to get overrun. Ooh, that defense. Alright. No, we need to win that. Then he would have been out. Damn it. Lost another tank. Alright. These 5 are heading through to win the war. This guy is useless. That will definitely help though. Alright, and you guys go cut them off. Try and come back. Alright, that's probably not going to work. We'll take this side of the river. They're all too weak to do much. Alright, we've taken Kansas. And it has a damaged level 1 fort. Air Wings no mission. Kaz, way the hell down there. Okay, where can we stick them? We have this one. And then they come to Central USA, which also needs some fighter support to be effective. Oh, we're pushing up into the Rockies. Nice. So we've broken his line. And they'll do their own thing. Alright, got them down to 70. Well, his line is weak. Ooh, damn. The supply is crap up here. All of you stop. Defend. Alright, the rest of you trying to get over there. Get these guys in to get the supply back. So all these little blitzes we've tried to do have failed thoroughly. Somehow, that one's failed. This guy isn't doing a river crossing, so that should be doable. Apparently he's entrenched. It's only 2%. Ah, no actual mission. Good point. Alright, Central USA covers these battles down here, as well as these. His range, insufficient supply and lacking range, so he shouldn't be able to really do anything. Supply issue, can't do anything about for a while. We do have comprehensive ownership of North Dakota. Okay, we lost those tanks, damn it. Well, guess we're just going to have to sit on them for a while. Now, we have all the supplies we need, so apparently the home country needs to sort out their own manpower or whatever for those expeditionary forces. This guy, I assume that's a river crossing, even though there's a river there, so they're breaking the rivers. Alright, you're going to come down and come this way up through New Orleans over to Biloxi. Alright, punching through the center there. We don't want to do assaults up here. His organisation is too low to advance. I doubt it. Right, more expeditionaries from Italy. We'll accept another 13. And we'll just go chuck them onto this main line. These guys can come to this line. They're actually Czech supply here. It is bad. Alright, pump that up. Pump that up. We're trying to make our nuclear reactors. Damn it. Alright. So, do them. Still doing a ton of nuclear reactors. And supply in Finland is absolutely fine. Hold heaps more guys there. Peru wants to send another 10. We'll accept another 10. Send them up to Germany. Not Germany. America. Alright, these 10 come to this line. That should leave one more celery in Africa. You can join on that one. Okay, Soviets have 4, 5, high 600s. Similar to us. We're a little used up over here at the moment though. And yeah, we've just got nothing that we need over there. These guys are running short on pretty much everything. That doesn't seem right. Not enough equipment to train. Yes, you do. Liar. Just because he only just finished. So it's probably going to be the same thing with this one. It's going to need a daily tick. Which comes now? Yes. Okay. Well, I'll take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon for, hopefully, the capitulation of the United States. Although, it's going to take a lot longer than I was expecting. So, see you later.